saw like a house with some lights in it. I think on like the outskirts.
Really?
I think kind of someone is just refusing to come. And actually, a couple of years ago, I don't know if they're still going now. Probably not because of COVID. But there was a town. There's like a little shop set up where basically they just wouldn't let go because they believed that maybe, just maybe, they might be able.
Talking about the pharmacy?
Yeah, pharmacy.
Yeah, he died.
Oh, that's sad. So is the pharmacy dead now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. But yeah, the pharmacy was going. It was the only thing keeping Picher Semi alive. Dang. It just feels just like this creepy vibe almost.
Mm-hmm. Most people say it's creepy.
I mean, like, I think the reason it's creepy is because you see everything that a normal town has, but it's dilapidated or dirty. Like, no one's here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at this point, it's a glorious highway and dump. You know, people use it to travel, and, I mean, people use the dump, and that's about it. I guess we can't go dumpster diving. Warning, stay off dumpsters.
Yeah.
I mean, why would you want to dumpster dive in the land of the chat, though? But I mean, Picher used to be a successful town, like very successful, because they're mining. I mean, at one point, they were more populous than Miami.
Yeah.
Like, they were actual big.
There used to be a train that ran down the middle, a trolley that ran from Miami, went up through Picher, and then went on over to Joplin.
Yeah. I mean, I'd say if they want a chance of ever coming back, so you're saying that, you know, places are caving in, and like there might be a hole, you know, below this concrete. I don't know.
I don't know.
But
There's lots of legends. Some people say you could drop down one of these mine shafts and walk all the way to Pittsburgh.
Exactly. So, I think the brilliant idea, if they ever want to rebirth Picher, is that I think they should just put all the chat back where it came from, and then just decontaminate whatever's been contaminated, you know?
Yeah, I think that's what they're trying to do.
Yeah, but they were also trying to waste their time, like, what was it? Mixing it in with concrete, like, just end it. I mean, I guess that, oh yeah, this is their old TV. I mean, I guess that's more economically viable, but, like, but at the same time, no, because, like, you're spending all this money trying to put in the concrete, like, just put it in the ground and let it, and don't, I don't know. I wonder how much of a beating a TV could take. Oh, I actually kind of have my hand. It's a big scratch on there. So, I'm getting a lot of great footage, but, whew, I mean, like, basically in 2002, that was kind of the turning point. They'd already kind of known stuff was wrong, but that was when the government was actually buying out houses and most people left. That's when, like, the school collapsed and...
Well, that's in 2008.
No, but, like, 2002 was when it started to die, and 2008 was what killed it because the tornado just destroyed anything left. So even if you wanted to stay, you couldn't because your house is probably dead.
Right.
I mean, like, I think even though it's only an F1, I think the buildings were already weakened because of the sinkholes, right? And just overall, it just fell apart. Hey, Dad, actually, you know what'd be cool?
What?
If they could clean up Picher and dedicate like an area like where the school used to be and like turn it into a museum or something. They need to make a museum about this because I mean I'd pay to watch a documentary about this.
That's spooky.
Oh yeah.
The ghost just opened up that door.
Hey ghost, clean up the chat. You can probably blow some winds. Man though. Hey, Dad, I think another spooky thing is this is a perfect if an apocalypse ever happens, I don't think it will, but if it ever does, this is exactly what everything is gonna look like. Old, dilapidated, toxic, right? Am I wrong?
Look when.
Like if an apocalypse happens.
Oh yeah.
This is exactly how it's gonna. I don't think it is gonna.
I think this would be a great place to have. This would be a great for a movie set.
Yeah. They need it.
They don't have to do anything. You've already got your zombie apocalypse.
Actually, you know what?
What?
There would be one thing, and that'd be insurance for the chat you're inhaling.
A what?
Insurance for the chat you're inhaling.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, you're not wrong.
I don't, unless you just go up there and roll around that chat, I don't think your exposure's that much. There are people who used to play on that. They're still alive, you know.
But they might not be alive for longer, just saying. Well, actually, they might die of old age. Hey, Dad, look. See, this looks straight out of the apocalypse.
Uh-huh.
But yeah. I mean, imagine, wait, they should make an apocalypse movie called Picher, the Ghost Town. And basically the idea is that Picher's long been abandoned and only a couple people stay. But the couple people inhale the chat and turn into this kind of like poison zombie thing. And then they go infecting the nearby towns.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, land is cheap in Oklahoma, so I'm sure some big movie studio could buy the entirety of Picher for less than the movie budget.
You know who owns Picher now?
Yeah, the Quapaw Nation.
Yeah.
Or Oogapah. That's, I guess, what they're called. Kind of like the Miami Nation, Miami.
Yeah.
Because no one's here to regulate the dumpsters, you can just throw everything on the ground.
Well, yeah.
I mean, no one else is taking care of this place. Man, oh man. That's a real DirecTV. And like, look at that water tower. I bet in the next 10 to 15 years that's going to get swallowed up by a sinkhole. I mean, am I wrong? Yeah! That'd be perfect. Hey, Dad, actually, if that ever happens, a movie studio could use that as like a prop.
Uh-huh.
Like a water tower prop. I wonder if there's still water in there, though. I mean, I don't think you need it because it'd probably all be toxic and no one lives here. But do you think there's still water in there?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, don't water towers need water to stay functionally sound?
Uh-huh.
Without water, they're just aluminum figures.
Stay out of the way.
Oh, now that was a lot of damage.
Oh, officially killed it.
It's done. It's actually done. Yeah. Now let's see what's inside.
You okay?
No, I got some dust in my mouth. You know that YouTube channel, What's Inside, that like cuts stuff open? We can what's inside this old TV. Whoa, hey Dad. Like it's like glass rising up here.
Uh-huh.
That's actually kind of cool. Hey Dad, the TV would be a good prop set too, and then the movie company would have to pay us royalties.
Yes.
Because it was our TV. I mean, no, there's actually a law that if you throw something on the curb or if you throw something in the trash, that's officially public property.
Right.
Because you don't want it anymore. That's why dumpster driving is legal. Well, legal unless they tell you not to. Alright. Hey Dad, the Cherokee's, this is already apocalypse ready. All you gotta do now is outfit the windows with some bulletproof glass.
Yeah, some steel covering.
Yeah. So, let's ride out of here and see the rest of this town. So Dad, what's your thoughts on Picher?
It's pretty depressing.
Yeah. I mean, it's literally the Hey Dad, I can just put my phone up there. It's a dash final life of the high school, the teams, most of the teams were almost completely dissolved because no one wanted to come to Picher. No team would come.
Really?
Because why would you?
Yeah.
Whenever there's piles of toxicity around. In fact, the track team used to practice on those piles of toxicity. Oh, I remember seeing this. This is the home area. I wonder if that cell tower still works. Probably does.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only...
See, there's like some foundation where a building used to be.
Yeah, and that's completely wiped off the face of the earth. I have no idea what that used to be. But it's just a little dinged up. That's probably fine. It's fine. Everything's so overgrown. Yeah, and this would be like... This was like the center of the town. Most of them just have creepy spray paint stuff on there.
Yeah, but the marshals are using
I wonder if that neighborhood watch is still in effect.
maybe.
No, it's not. Dad, look, it's completely...
Yeah, they got all the windows removed.
Yeah. Kind of creepy. But I can't believe they're still actually using the... I mean, well, how did this survive? Like, how is this normal? That's kind of weird. There was actually... I know. But I mean, like, they're actually living in the apocalypse when it hasn't happened yet.
And look at that ambulance. That ambulance is apocalypse ready.
Yeah, totally is.
They got it all blacked out.
Man, I'm guessing if the windows already weren't opened up and muted, the tornado did it number 200. I mean, those are tornado-ready houses though. They're like all brick. You just stay away from the windows and you'd be fine. I mean, if it wasn't like an F5 or something.
Keep out.
But then, see, they've already got boarded up windows, and they wouldn't have to, literally, if someone made a movie, like an apocalypse movie here, they wouldn't have to do any work. It's perfect. I mean, maybe build some more props to make it a bit bigger, but other than that. So Picher was basically a couple towns, a couple businesses, and a lot of toxicity.
Yeah.
And then it died. Or just dissolved. Actually, okay, I know it's technically a ghost town, but I don't think ghost town is actual name, so would it be like an unincorporated territory or something like that?
Yeah. Yes.
Like a village? A dead village, but a village? How are people still living here? Why would you? Okay. So just everything.
There's a big old chap hall over there.
Yeah. Hey, Dad, imagine let's say the chat wasn't toxic and it was more like sand. Imagine riding a dune buggy up there.
People used to do that.
Well, not now. But look at that overrun house.
Yeah.
That'd be where that was destroyed by the tornado. I know that. Just
I think this one caught on fire, actually.
awful. Well, and then probably destroyed by the tornado. Wait, so is that it? Or is there some more?
No, we're going that way.
Okay. There was some
See, that's where the farmhouse used to be.
Picher Park, the Gary building. Now, why is there public school stuff over there? Monument. Wait, they're gonna build a monument. That's actually happening. Road maintenance. That's probably where they talk about. Okay, take you to school. Take us to the school. And then there's more buildings over there.
Foundations were.
Yeah, those are completely wiped out by the tornado. The builders survived there. I think the only reason the tornado didn't kill many people is because there weren't many people there. Pictures just basically the graffiti and what was that actually?
I have no idea.
Maybe like the athletic building? Dad, I don't think I trust anything I caught or killed here
Yeah.
in the wilderness. Like Tar Creek. Stay away from Tar Creek. Actually, it runs through part of Miami. We live by Tar Creek. Kind of scary. People used to swim like in the 80s and 90s before they knew the seriousness. People would swim in Tar Creek and their hair would be orange. True story. I wonder what that would look like besides just a Cheeto. caused all of this, you know? I mean, school buildings are surprisingly intact. Picher Garden, home of the gorillas. Lots of school buildings are used. I mean, they look pretty intact, especially considering a tornado went through here. I mean, I guess we can't hop the fence. That'd be very illegal. Actually, that looks barbed. I wouldn't want to hop that fence. And maybe even electric. I bet bus hasn't been in here in 20 years. So is there anything else? Okay. Well, I guess that does it for most of the Picher vlog. It's kind of cool just to see what used to be a thriving town. Like, this gives me like if Wyandotte kind of on steroids. I've been through Wyandotte, obviously, and all these small towns are very similar. You know, not much difference between them. A convenience store, some houses, and a school. That's about it. But the thing is that this used to be way more like way more successful than Wyandotte, Quapaw, all these places. Actually, Dad, now that I think about it, if Picher is technically owned by Quapaw, would it technically be an extension of Quapaw's borders? Like an enclave?